most of them have never set foot on the campus either. That's a whole nother discussion that we'll talk about.
We're not talking about the Walmart Wolverines. We talking about Wolverine fans. They still fans though,
Nah,
man.
nah,
Gee.
like I said, I have several boys who play, so I'm cool with them. I'm happy for them. I'm for the actual players, yes, I am. But for those who will be reveling and be excited about it, that I have to talk to for the next year, yes, it's going to be horrible.
Now, do you think that this will be Harbaugh's out? Every year they talk about him being, or I think he's even interviewed for head coaching jobs back in the NFL. Do you think he'll come he'll get the bag, right? He got the Big Ten championship. He probably will win the national championship. Do you think he'll leave on a high note?
It would be in his best interest because he's gonna be suspended next year.
Wow.
So it would be in his best interest.
Again?
Yeah, the NCAA. That was the Big Ten that suspended him. The NCAA didn't suspend him. He's gonna be suspended again. This way he can avoid suspension.
Yeah.
Now, we'll see what happens where he was supposed to be tagged. He may not have a choice though. He may have to stay at Michigan because the NFL openings, I'm not so sure that Chicago is going to fire their coach now because they played well down the stretch. And that would have been like a good opening for him. Carolina, no. I don't see him going there. And wherever else, it's definitely not San Diego. I mean, the LA Chargers now.
LA Chargers. I think they're going for Belichick.
Well, I'm just saying. I think I don't think anybody going for Belichick. Actually, I think they're gonna let 78-year-old Bill sit down somewhere and continue to look like he is the extra for the dark Sith Lord.
I've never seen him smile.
That's why I said extra for the dark. You know the evil Emperor Constantine from Star Wars.
Let the hate go through you.
Yeah. Use your evil feelings, boy.
Yeah.
But won't the Raiders need someone, or have they hired someone?
They bullshit.
They didn't hire. They haven't hired Pierce. They should, but they haven't. But
they should, but they haven't.
But that's not a spot. Like what I'm saying is some places match up with people's philosophy and ideology.
Yeah.
I don't think that of the only opening that I think that would have really fit him was the Bears.
Chicago. Yeah.
Because when he played there, and he could also just kind of hang his hat on this whole blue collar, thing. But I don't see any of those. I mean, it doesn't mean he won't go or they won't offer him a job. I'm just saying. It's just my personal opinion.
And ain't that far away. He only 5 hours away. Go ahead and take that. take that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be offered though. So that's the thing. I don't think
how long
fire
he's been at Michigan? Has it been 10 years
now?
Oh goodness.
It's
been
wow.
Oh good Lord.
Has
it been that long?
Let's go. Wow. I'm gonna go to the Google. I mean, it's been a while, and he hadn't won anything, which was the huge criticism of him because he had these really large contracts and hadn't won anything. So maybe let's see. So he returned to U of M. He returned to U of M in 2015.
Yeah.
So it's almost 10 years.
Almost 10 years, yeah, almost. I remember him losing to Urban Meyer for a minute, and then he lost that 1 year with Ryan Day, and he was talking about people on third base scoring, thinking they hit home runs, and he been killing Ryan Day ever since.
Well, no, he never lost to Urban Meyer.
Yes, he did.
He never played. No, he didn't. Urban Meyer was gone by then. You talking about Tressel? Or was it
Tressel?
Urban Meyer?
Okay. Yeah, Tressel.
Was it Urban Meyer? You might be right. I thought.
No, I thought it was. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it.
You may be right.
Urban Meyer was when they killed him that first couple years.
You could be right. I may have it backwards.
Yeah. Because I was like, because everybody was talking about. Let's see when the hell he left. We're gonna see right now.
Yeah, you probably right. Tressel was before Urban Meyer.
Yeah, he was there because he was Urban Meyer was there to 2018. So the first 3 years he was kicking his
Yeah, that's what I said. You right.
Yeah. Ooh, you got me. I remember I said when Urban Meyer retired and Ryan Day won that next year, the next year after that, Harbaugh won and was talking about, yeah, people on third base thinking they scored home runs, and nah, that ain't it. And been beating Ryan Day ever since.
Well, no, not ever since. They beat
Yeah.
they've just won the last two.
The last three.
Well, last three, but that's not ever since.
But as I'm saying, Ryan Day won that 1 year, and after that he has won ever since. Gee, count the days. I'm right on my math, brother.
That's only, but that's
Ryan Day only beat him one time, and then Harbaugh won the next three. That's ever since.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
2019, and then the next three. Yeah.
Well, you can't what's the name though? So there you have it. I mean, you can't say. Well, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Well,
if I'm
speaking
over there, real quick though, then if I'm stealing plays, I should win the next three. So go
ahead. There you go with the shot at Harbaugh. Hey, he still won. Hey, look, Alabama ain't got no excuse. He didn't steal their plays.
No, Alabama just wasn't good this year. I've been saying since the beginning of the season, if Michigan was to win a national championship, this is the year to do it, because there was no team that was just head and shoulders above anybody else, in my opinion. Alabama wasn't that good. Georgia wasn't that good either. So now, it would have been interesting to see what a fully healthy Florida State might have been able to do, but it is what it is. Yep. Go ahead. What were you about to say, Dandridge?
Well, I was wondering about, in terms of getting beat, is Kevin Hart going to succeed in his lawsuit against Tasha K? Y'all boy find himself in the most trouble year after year after year. Somebody need to help him.
Yeah.
So if I understand, Tasha K somehow comes in contact with Kevin Hart's ex-assistant.
Somehow? That's all she doing. That's all she doing is talking to assistants. So go ahead. Not somehow.
Somehow. Which I then begin to wonder about NDAs and things of that nature, because I'm reflecting on Kevin Hart's last scandal.
Right.
When the hotel room, right? And then someone leaked the video. It was weird.
One of his friends again. Right.
One of his friends, leaks this video and tries to.
That's not a friend, but anyway, go ahead.
No, of course. Oh yeah,
So, well, yeah, that's what. But at the time, he assumed that person was his friend. So here we have Kevin Hart's assistant who goes on Tasha K's show, and I don't know much about Tasha K. As I understand, they were like she was working at a restaurant, and then she became like Wendy Williams Jr. and begins to make all these allegations about Kevin Hart. Multiple cheating allegations, gambling addiction allegations, etc. And in response, Kevin Hart comes out and he files a lawsuit against her for attempted extortion and defamation of character. And the lawsuit alleges that she offered him the opportunity to pay her, $250,000, and she would kill the story and wouldn't release it. To which he obviously declined, and now she's gone public with the story. I'm still trying to figure out, he just must be surrounded by all the wrong people, because I feel like he finds himself in bullshit every other year. It's like every time you look up, it's more Kevin Hart shit. And I have to think this is the wrong people shit. This is what my gut is telling me. It's the wrong people there.
I agree with you on that one. You got the wrong people, because here's the thing. People have been, he's having meteoric rise to success. He's been successful for such a long time that you would expect that he already weeded out the bullshit people. You would expect that he's weeded out the people who trying to bring him down or trying to fuck up his empire. You would think that, because you would think that. I'm saying you would think that, but it's not happening.
I'm here to tell you that it could be 30 years.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You can be cool as the Dickens with somebody, and you're really not.
Oh, shit.
So much for being able to actually weed stuff out because you think somebody is the person. But go ahead, carry on.
Well, I'm just saying you would expect that. You would expect it, but as evident, you just say, I guess you would never know that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
Well, what's really the real crime? Not even the real crime, but when I have time, I go and I read these comments. And so, of course, the Black community gives his wife no grace. Like, ever since them timelines didn't add up on his last marriage and them start dating, they've treated her like a mistress, and she's never gotten any, grace from that. And so obviously you have to imagine, right, these cheating allegations while she's pregnant with their children. You like this. I mean, I don't know. I give him a year or two more, and then at some point she's probably gonna call it off. But I'm wondering, like, what is Kevin Hart's, like, his position? Like, is he gonna go through with this lawsuit? Because Tasha K kind of came out and, like, she's posted it on everything. This is entertainment. All the statements are alleged. So what is he really going to be suing her for? Other than the threat of a lawsuit to try to take her under. Because I know she's still hiding her little money from PayPal to Zelle from Cardi B.
That's right. Right. She still Cardi B that 2 or 4 million. How much is it? 2 million or 4 million?
I think it's 4 million.
4 million.
Money
I think
she
it's
doesn't
4 million.
have. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, she's about to be in trouble again.
Why is that?
I think he can win this. What I'm saying is, you can't. These are allegations, right? With no proof. So you making slanderous allegations against somebody with no proof, and that's exactly what just happened. Now she's gonna say, "Well, I didn't say it. The person said it." But still,
but it's on your show,
right? It's the exact same thing.
But no, it's not the exact same thing.
How
because
is it not?
Because that's exactly, you can't sue someone for defamation that didn't say anything about you. She provided a vehicle for it to be said,
and it's happened before.
Yeah, but defamation means that the person had to have done something to you. She had a show. She can't control what people come on her show and say.
But if that's the topic of the show, right?
No, you have to be able to prove that person actually fraudulently and knowingly defamed your character. She did nothing but allow someone to come on her podcast and speak. Now, maybe he can go and sue the assistant, who probably don't have 2 nickels to put together, but he can't sue her for having a show. It's no different than, he can't sue her. I mean,
he's doing it. He's doing it. You can't. People can sue for anything. Thank you. I'm about to say, right.
He can sue her.
Right.
He may not prevail on the merits because
go.
he would have to prove that she committed defamation against him, and she's not said anything. She's just facilitating a discussion.
Yeah.
Now, whether it's true or not true.
Go ahead.
Whether it's true or not true, that's not on her. She puts it out there. She has all the disclaimers. These statements are alleged. They have not been verified by me or my team. This is, she puts it out on every platform.
But the email that she sent him, that's I think where the defamation part comes in. She sent him an email knowing that this could be a defamation of his character and asked for money. So she knew.
Well, you're talking about not Tasha. You talking about the sister.
Tasha K.
Oh, that's right.
Tasha K sent the email.
That's right. Her people did.
People sent the email.
That's right.
Her people sent the email from her saying that, hey, if you don't want this out here, then that's like knowing, that this is going to be, bad for this person. You know that this information is going to defame him. So you sent the email and try to get some money from it so it don't come out. That's why I'm like, he kind of got a point,
No, he doesn't. Okay. So
How doesn't he?
Right.
Because the defense to defamation is true. So I